Hey everyone, the Dark Knaik is here. Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee was Jerry Seinfeld's talk show on the streaming service of Crackle, the show that later moved on to Netflix. The aim of the show was for Jerry to pick up some well known celebrities, mostly comedians, in vintage cars, then drive with each of them to numerous streets, roads, check in some restaurants, sip coffee together, talk about comedy, life, friendship, and many things, and then call it a day by dropping them off to their residence. I say that this was a unique format for hosting a talk show. You do not have to sit your ass in a studio and speak to your host. Instead, enjoy one fine evening with Jerry in some classic car, roaming the streets, eating and drinking somewhere, and informally chatting your heart out. I'm unsure if there has been a similar concept in the past. The closest I recall is Robert Llewellyn's Carpool, which began 3 years before Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Jerry was not aware of the show, but apologized to Robert on Twitter for not knowing about it after Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee was finished. Jerry stated that he met a lot of people through this show whom he never met before and become friends. Isn't that a wonderful thing? Two strangers from the same showbiz talk about life while driving around, eating and drinking together, and during all this finding common grounds in what they stand for, which eventually befriends them. Although Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee is a rich show with well-known people spending their time together in some expensive hotels or restaurants, eating and drinking together a lot. But I just imagine, what if we common people try to find common grounds like that, casually hang around for an evening? Will this not be a quality moment of our lives to live with? I take this show a lot personally, not like him, with an understanding that there are moments in my life that I have spent and like to spend with a particular friend in my car or their cars and do exactly what Jerry and his friends did. The format of the show is fresh to me, and we all can relate that because there is no narrative, there is no fake exchange of mood for commercial and over dramatic appeal. Because this is what this show about: spending quality time with someone and talking about life. Jerry questions about habits, moods, behaviors, and manners. Jerry's questions are very human. And then Jerry and his friends discuss about these things in some cars or some restaurants at length, and makes the audience realize that we people do not discuss about these things at all. This kind of communication is badly missing today. We really do not point out a certain matter and speak to our friends unless that has something to do with us. Jerry had his fair share of celebrities to hang around with. Some were A-list comedians like Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, Ricky Gervais, Chris Rock, Kevin Hart, Steve Martin, Martin Short, Dave Chappelle. Some classic era biggies like Jerry Lewis, Carl Reiner, Mel Brooks, Don Rickles, and there were some with limited success. Yes, each of Seinfeld show's majors show up. It is hard to pick which was the best of all episodes because, you know what, many of Jerry's meetings had particular room of enjoyment. Although Jerry is done with comedians in cars getting coffee, but I have a feeling that even after 11 seasons and 84 episodes, he could have invited a lot of celebrities. I feel celebrities like Steve Carell, Billy Crystal, Kelsey Grammer, Ray Romano, Wayne Knight, Woody Allen, Amy Poehler, Ed O'Neill, and many more celebrities would have made terrific meeting with Jerry. Why comedians in cars getting coffee is so distinctive? Because we all see ourselves in them when well-known people hang around and speak like us and make us believe that showbiz biggies are us who recovered from difficult paths and pushed their luck from sad stories and earned their way. All we need is an inspiring story that can motivate us after listening to or watching them speak about their struggles. I'm Sami Naik.